Hello viewers. In this video I will show you how to set up e-commerce tracking for Google Analytics using Google Tag Manager. So here we'll set up all the required e-commerce required events for the Google Analytics and send with all required parameters with GA4 needs so we can get more accurate data. So let's get back to the screen and let's see how to set up all the events using Google Tag Manager. So for the Shopify store we have to add the data layer code so we can actually pull all the events and pass the data to the GA4. So to set up the data layer part you have to go to your Shopify store and go to the theme option and go to edit code. Now here you can see I have the data layer code which I will implement with the Shopify store. And now here go to the snippet option, add a new snippet and just put the same name. And there you have to add the all page data layer code here. Just copy it and paste here. So you can see with this data layer code there is all the parameters like the item ID, product ID, variant ID, the product item names. So this will send to the GA4 as dynamically. So after this all page data layer code, save one, and here from the theme.liquid part here you have to add your Google Tag Manager code, the base code one, and just paste here, and you have to add the call code which is this one, and then paste it and then save. Again another code we have to add with the checkout option so we can also get the data for the purchase when someone purchase, so we can actually get all the info we need to send to GA4. Like from this additional script part, just go to the here you can see the purchase data layer code here. Just copy this one and just paste in the additional script. And here you have to focus one thing, that you have to change the GTM code. You will put your GTM base code which you have and then save. So after add this data layer code we have to go for the preview so we can see that we are getting all the events or not. Now if you go to the preview option, just go to your product. You can see we are getting like the view item. Here you can see this data layer enable, and we are getting the all the info like the e-commerce, the item IDs, the product ID, variant, item name, the product value one. So here are other things like the add to cart event, the vegan checkout event we are getting here. Now we have to go for a purchase here. Okay, so now after doing the purchase here, you can see from the preview we got a purchase event here, and from the data layer part we get all the info we need, like the customers info, and here is the transaction ID number, the total purchase value, the shipping discount, currency, and the all the item IDs number. So I think the data layer is working for now. Now we have to set up with the GA4. So for the GA4, I just created a simple GA4 account. You just create your own GA4 account very easily. And now from the Google Tag Manager, go to the, you can see here this is a completely new tag manager. So here I would create a variable, a constant variable, which I will add the analytics measurement ID. And just create and continue here. And after create this account from the data streams, you will get your own measurement ID here. You can see here is the measurement ID, so I would just copy this one and I would add with a constant variable. Now here I will create a tag which is a Google tag, and here I will add this GA4 measurement constant variable, and the triggering would be the all pages. And just save. So this simply just we just successfully added the GA4 base code here. And now we have to add the variables for the events, so we can send the required parameters. At first we need to create a variable for the items. So for the items variable, it would be ecommerce dot items here, and just add this one, and then it would be for the value and the currency variable. This is for the currency, and another would be for the value, which is the ecommerce dot value. Okay, so for now we just created the variables we need here. Now we have to create the custom events like the view content, add to cart, checkout, and purchase. Those required events we need to set up from here. So for the trigger part, we for now we'll choose the custom event, and we have to add the event based on the data layer part. Here you can see this one is the view item event. So just copy this event and add here, and make sure we have to exactly add the same event which we are seeing in the data layer part from the backend part. And next would be the add to cart. Then begin checkout. And then lastly would be the purchase event. So for in this case I'm just adding those events which I need for now, but if you have to add more events, you can add here as like this. Like if you're from the B2B industry and your conversion goal is the leads, so you can add more events based on your website, based on your service. So for now I'm just keeping with those events. Now let's go to the tag part. So for now I will choose here the GA4 event tag, and the measurement ID I will add here the same one. So this tag would be for the view item. And here you will add based on your website, here I will add the event name for the view item. And now here after that you have to add your event parameters which required, like add a parameter. So here I will add first the items one, and add the data layer variable items, and here is the value, and the last one is the currency. And the trigger would be the view item trigger. So here for this view item event, so I think it's we need to add those three event parameters. That's enough, and just save. And again we have to create a tag for the add to cart. So I'm just copy this one, to cart, just change the event name. For the add to cart event, the event parameters will remain same as like the view item. Just change the trigger for the add to cart. Done. So then we have to go for the checkout event. So for the checkout event, this would be the vegan checkout. Again, go to the previous add to cart event, just copy it, and just change the event name for the vegan checkout. And for this one as well, the event parameters will remain same as previously created. Just change the trigger and add vegan checkout. So we just created the view item 1, the vegan checkout, and the add to cart, and lastly we would add the for the purchase event. So for the purchase event we have to create more variables so we can send the more info required, like the transaction ID number, the value, the tax, the shipping, discount. If in your website if you have the discount or the coupon things, you have to add those variables. So let's go to the variables part. Now here I would need to set up those. We already added the items event. Now have to add the transaction ID number. Here is would be the e-commerce dot transaction ID. If your website have the affiliation part, you can add the affiliation part, but for this now I don't need this one. We already add the value, and here is the text variable. E-commerce dot text. Here is the shipping. And here is the coupon. So it would be e-commerce dot coupon. So here we just added the variables what we need for the purchase event. Now go to the tag part, add a new tag for the Google Analytics. The measurement ID and the event name would be the purchase. Now here I will add the all required event parameters. Like at first add the items parameter here. The transaction ID. Add the value. The text. So just add those parameters serially. So lastly the coupon event parameters. So just add this one, and the trigger would be the purchase event trigger here. So here we added the all the required parameters here for the purchase event. We need for now just go to the save. Okay, so almost we just added all the events what we need, and now we have to check this event. So make sure you have to submit after creating all the text. You have to submit this one. And for checking, now go to the debug view part. So we are just published all the tags here. Now go to the debug view, and from the Google Tag Manager go for the preview part. So now you can see here from the Google Tag Manager preview the view item, because we just visited a single product page, so that's why view item event fired here. Vegan checkout and the add to cart event also fired. So here after purchase, so you can see from the Google Tag Manager all the events fired here, the purchase one, and from the GA4 debug view you can see all the events we get, like the purchase event we get in the GA4, and here you can see the items, all the items info, and all the parameters we sent to the GA4, the session ID number, the tags, the transaction ID, the value, and you can see also the other other events also sent, like the checkout view item, the page view. So we get all the info we need here, and all is working here. So like for all the events we get all the parameters which we just sent from the Google Tag Manager and set up the variables. So yeah, in this way you can very easily set up your e-commerce tracking for the Google Analytics, and you just send all the required parameters to the all the GA4 events. So that's it for now. And also, if you need any help to set up or fix your Google Analytics or any type of tracking, e-commerce tracking, or the B2B business events you want to set up for the Google Analytics, you can reach out to me, or you can get a free consultancy. So thank you so much.